Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pocketeers, our Pokemon TCG Pocket channel. My name is Nate, this is Mike, and if you're watching, listening, or viewing for the first time, welcome to the channel. We hope you have a good time here with us today. And we have an interesting video because some of you may have known or seen there is a buzz among the Pokemon Pocket universe with a deleted video that was published by Pokemon or the TCG Pocket channel and then taken down, but some screenshots were had, and now we have the website pokeos.com, so go there if you want to, where we have some of the cards that were screenshotted from the video. We're going to talk about and react to what we've just seen in the last 24 or less hours. One of the cards I'm very excited for because I called from the beginning, but we'll get into that later. So Mike, are you keen for this set? Do you think it's going to change the meta much?
I think the meta got a little stale very quickly. I'm not sure why, but like
I don't know what gave you that idea.
their first meta lasted so long, and then when this new meta came out, now there's this BDIF Darkrai Magnezone killing everybody.
Literally.
And it's so interesting that the Pokemon that's coming out, not necessarily any of the leaks are counters to that, but you have some fighting types getting even more support. So that's from the leak at least. So that's quite interesting.
On that, I think hopefully this was an attempt at Pokemon trying to rebalance the meta a little bit as well, which is why it's such a quick release. If not, it's a money ploy and they're definitely making bank.
Well, it's Pokemon Day tomorrow. So, or today, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
So Pokemon Day, 27th Feb.
And that's probably why.
They're trying to release and they have as much traction on all their Pokemon products.
And they probably got the trailer date wrong because it was supposed to probably go out on Pokemon Day, let's be honest. But nevertheless, let's dive into the Pokemon cards. First up, we got this bad boy.
Heatran.
Heatran. We have no idea what these could be. It's a 40 damage, 2 energy attack. Probably does something based on, I'm assuming, damage. That looks like damage on the enemy Pokemon. So if there's damage on them, they'll do 40 plus an additional. This ability is interesting because I think this says Arceus EX.
That's what I was thinking. So it looks like these cards are coming out to somehow support Arceus. So it's a whole set based on what can we do to give Arceus the most support, because Arceus is a little overwhelming. We'll see in just a bit.
Yeah.
But with support cards all around based around the God card, Arceus, we'll see what happens.
There we go. So that's what that is.
Fire type is also quite nice as well.
Yeah.
Just having a because Arceus is going to be a normal type. You can colorless. You can splash it in any deck, which means now we've got some more interesting fire Pokemon typing coming in, other than just having a heavy hitting Charizard or fast Infernape.
The next one up is a Gabite or Gibble. The Gibble.
I think it's a Gibble.
1 energy attack. Looks like a fighting.
Yeah, well, that's the big news for Garchomp, right? We've got a Garchomp line that is fully focused on fighting.
And the new EX Garchomp.
Yeah, I've actually looked a little close at what this card could say. Its attack is 100 damage for 3 energies, 2 fighting and a colorless. Okay, and its first attack is 1 energy, and it does, I think, 30 damage to basically any Pokemon on the field. So a better Hitmonlee.
Very nice. Or even a slightly better Palkia, because if Palkia does 30 to the active, this will do 30 to anyone. Yeah, that definitely brings consistency to the Garchomp deck line, making it stronger, including Cynthia. I know there's a person in our Discord that'll be very happy to hear this.
Oh, Justin's over the moon.
I can imagine.
We've already been theorizing. You got Garchomp hitting 100. You have Cynthia giving an extra 50 boost. Add some Lucarios in the mix and a Giovanni, and you hit that magic 200 to take out Charizard if need be.
There you go. There you go. Very interesting. Staying within the fighting. At first I thought this was a Marshadow, but I honestly have no idea what it could be. I thought it would be Marshadow.
I think it's just Marshadow. It looks like Marshadow to me.
Looks like a version of Marshadow for maybe 1 energy. Not really sure. Like I say, the cards aren't all super clear right now. This looks like a Geodude or a Golem.
Graveler, maybe.
Graveler, Golurk. Looks like an also just a single basic energy attack. A Golbat, which is interesting because
new one. Yeah, because we got the Crobat coming.
Of the Crobat, with an ability which I'm assuming is going to poison,
or possibly have something to do with Arceus EX.
True. And it could line up with his ability, which we'll talk about later. Yeah, true. We got a Steel Magnemite.
How many more Magnemites do we need?
No
oh
idea.
my goodness.
No idea.
Every set comes out with a Magnemite. This one's metal though.
This would
so...
slot right into that Magnezone Skarmory Heatran deck that's currently running around. If you, yeah.
It boosts 20 damage. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, I've been running the lightning one that does 10 damage for a colorless, but I mean this one's nice as well. It's really nice because of the typing, right?
Yeah. And 20 damage swing is not to be scoffed at.
Yeah.
Better than 10.
Also, if you think about it, in your deck that I lost against, if I had this version that wasn't weak to fighting, it might have bought me some more time. Whereas the lightning version is weak to fighting, so also just worth a tech and an interesting thing. A double energy tail whip Eevee. Now,
how many more Eevees do we need?
I know. But I still think the continuous head flipping Eevee is the best one. It's got to be. You did it earlier in the week as well. You got like 160 damage with heads from the Eevee. It
doesn't matter how many Eevees they bring out. The that tail flipping Eevee one is the Bidoof of Eevees.
Yeah, literally. And then the star. Obviously, the third and final legendary of the trio, Arceus EX. Now,
I mean,
yeah,
it's underwhelming at first glance, right?
It is, which is what you were saying, that hopefully there's a lot of cards that support it. But I'll quickly read it for you. So, Fabled Luster. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions. So maybe that means the A2A sets bring in more poison or more condition variation decks into the meta, but not best of abilities, if I'm honest with you, considering there's not many of these decks running around. And then Ultimate Force, 70 damage, plus 20 per Pokemon on your bench, your side, not your opponent. So hitting for a total of 130 at a max.
I think it's a little underwhelming because if you think about it, it's only 140 HP, so it's not as good as a Palkia or a Dialga in its HP. That's where it kind of hurts a little bit. And its damage seems to be quite low in comparison to both of those. However, considering that you can splash this in any deck, I mean, I've been building decks with Greninja, and I could splash this in a Greninja deck. I could splash this in almost any deck that you want because of the colorless nature of it. We've probably been crying out for a nice big colorless tanky attacker. 140 HP is not the greatest, but as Darkrai has proved, it's not necessarily the worst with a cape on.
Definitely. I think at face value people will think, oh, this card's a bit crap, but I think you're right. I think you combo this with other cards to make it work really well. I mean, if you think about it, Magnezone's only doing 110 damage, right? It is non-EX, but it's doing the victory rounds. Shout out to Ursa Days, where they were 15 Magnezones in the top 8. kind of a thing.
Look around without even seeing. You walk into a Magnezone fall out your back pocket.
There we go. It fall out your Pokemon pocket. This card paired, as you say, with Greninja, even with Darkrai, because it's a colorless energy. The possibilities are endless. Manaphy, it's just, yeah, I like it. And quick backstory for me, the latest or the last Pokemon TCG deck I ran was Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia ADP. For those of you that know, you know. So I was very keen for this set, and I was saying to Mike, where's my Arceus? Where's my Arceus? So you bet your ass I'm gonna build a deck with Arceus.
You're waiting for Arceus, Justin's waiting for Garchomp. What am I waiting for?
Darkrai. You're waiting for Darkrai.
I'm still trying to find a Darkrai.
Mike's still one Darkrai.
Oh, no. 100 packs. No Darkrai, one Darkrai.
100 packs probably in addition to what we've opened in the pack opening. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm curious to see the other cards. Obviously, these are just a first look at what we have. There's obviously going to be loads of new supporter cards, trainer cards, item cards probably. So
one
I'm
thing
looking forward
I'd
to it.
say is if Arceus has a condition buff, in other words, it protects itself from special conditions. My assumption is that this set is going to be rampant with condition damage because the meta as is right now doesn't do a lot with conditions. So they must be bringing out a card to protect about conditions because they preempting conditions being a big thing. And so I'm looking forward to seeing, do we get poison decks? Do we get decks that prefer some fire? Do we get a paralyzed lock deck better than Glaceon or something? Like I'm interested to see where that goes.
Yeah. And two more things quickly for you guys that want to see. Just, you can pause the video if you want, just some of the pack weights, and then the new pack, obviously Triumphant Light. Very cool name. Pokemon Pocket are still bringing out the bag of names. Space Time Smackdown, Triumphant Light. I do like it.
To beat the darkness of Darkrai. That's what it's called.
There we go. It was meant to be. They knew Darkrai was going to be cracked, and they're bringing Arceus to bring him down a peg. On that though, ranked play is rumored to be coming to Pokemon Pocket.
Oh, I can't wait for ranked play. You know what I have? I
That's
love
what this game's missing, hey?
Ranked play, and I would like a best of 3 option.
Like within a match. Yeah.
Within a match format, I think those small little things will make me feel like, and now I'm gonna message you and go best of 3, go again.
This is the password. Search now. Searching. Wait 5 seconds. I'm searching. Yeah. Everyone, if you know, you know.
Match, maybe some mini tournament setups like the old Pokemon TCG card games you used to have. Those are all great ideas, but ranked is really a good step into taking this game to the competitive level.
Yeah.
You know,
and
like internationally.
And I think obviously Pokemon Pocket, Pokemon in general, know they have a good thing here. I mean, we were talking about it a while back, is how much money this game is raked in as well. And to be fair, like it's a good game. And I know people are complaining slightly about like, oh, you know, it's inconsistent, it's frustrating, it's RNG. It is a 20 deck card game. You're never going to get as consistent as you can with 20 cards versus 40, right? And it's supposed to be a quick mobile version, which I think it's done very well. And I'm glad that they're doing these updates because they're listening to the community. I know, no, Misty's been nerfed, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting a Kickstarter.
I'm tired of Misty Tails, bro. I played last night and I hit 4 Misties and I got Tails every single time.
Misty's been nerfed.
But yeah, it's still fun. And it does add a little layer of fun and evening the playing field where there is a little bit of luck and not just what cards you have.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little bit of luck, a little bit of what cards you have, how you build your deck, and how you play is all factoring into being a very good sort of game to play right now. And it's always great to be a part of a game at the start, right? Yeah. We don't know what it's going to look like in a year. We don't know what it's going to look like in 10 years. But right now, it's pretty fun. Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's a good place to be in. You know what else is a good place to be in? Our Discord channel. So you should join that because it's fun. And we are... well, we're growing every day, so it's very good. And like I said, we've got our deck lists. Eventually, we'll do some giveaways. We've mostly been doing tournament prizes, which is why we haven't done much. But maybe when we hit a milestone of subscribers, we'll do a bit of a giveaway. We'll see how it goes. But on that, I do want to say that we probably won't do a massive pack opening for this until we're sure of the cards and sure of how they will work. We'll do some sort of pack opening. I know I'm going to try and open some packs. Do it responsibly. Don't waste your salary on it, guys. It's just a card game on a phone. We're doing it because we're obsessed with Pokemon and we have nothing better to do.
Your money in your pocket because it's in your pocket.
Hey, you see? Talk like this will get you broke out. No, I'm joking. But yeah, we'll do some sort of pack opening just to see what we get. I'm so keen to see the immersive Arceus EX as well.
Oh, bro's already starting. He's already starting putting into the universe. Arceus comes back to him.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I totally see a world where Justin gets 2 Arceus and I get 2 Garchomps and we both upset with each other. But who knows? There's also just a rumor quickly about the trade ban or the trade restriction coming off of the previous set. I did read it somewhere. It might just be fake. Who knows? But that would be interesting as well. So we'll see what we do. It would be amazing. I know, I'll give you Darkrai. I have space.
One of my 5D algos for Darkrai.
And also the talk of them reworking the rank structure as well. I don't know if that'll happen with the set release, but the community is being heard, which is always nice to know that developers are listening to everyone. So yeah. But on that, thank you for watching. You should probably subscribe to the channel because I think that we're pretty cool. And you should probably comment on the video as well and just tell us what you think of the new set and if you think you'll be running Arceus, and if you are, how will you be running Arceus? So I can steal your ideas and beat Maka because he's the only one. If you, for those of you that know us, we have a Fantasy Premier League podcast on the side that we do for fun, and I win that. We do Pokemon, he wins that. So I think we need to find some middle ground. Yeah.
No. Don't take this from me. Don't take this from me.
Cool. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Take care. And we'll see you on the weekend.
Bye.